Star Citizen.
All right, let's hear it. Did they raise another $10 million?
They're now over, brace for impact on this one, $230 million. $230 million. And that number just keeps going up.
Why? Why is it still going up?
Because you touch yourself at night, Jeff.
But that's a serious question. Why is that game still being funded? Why is there more money? Like, are they still adding stretch goals on the week or some shit? Like,
that's a serious
like, no, I'm dead serious. Like, why is that game still getting funded?
Bro, if I had the answer to that question, I'd be making video games right now.
It's almost like, I swear to God, they have hit a demographic so sweet that it's ridiculous. You've got, my guess is, this is my guess, and I don't know this by any means, but my guess is the demographic for Star Citizen is between the age 30 and 50.
Oh, it's 100% what it is.
All right? A lot of people, probably very intelligent individuals,
because of the type of games that this guy's made in the past,
that require not only the stuff that the developer made in the past, but this is also a game that requires a patience, intelligence.
It's slower, methodical.
It's slower, methodical. So there's probably a lot of nerd ballers that play this game and escape from their fucking, their surgeon jobs and their fucking nuclear bomb building jobs, and they come and they want to escape in the fucking galaxies,
robotic engineers coming
over from work, and they want to like test things in game, and they have hit the perfect demographic where these motherfuckers can literally spend $20,000 on virtual ships, like it's absolutely nothing.
It's a fart in the wind, Jeff.
A literal shit dust in the wind. And they are sitting there and they are dumping endless amounts of money. I mean, dude, I don't know how many people back this project, but I'm gonna guess
several.
I'm gonna guess
several.
That the person to dollar ratio
is insane.
It is fucking like 4 digits. I shit you not. I guarantee it's probably in the 4 digits. High threes.
I think it's high threes.
High threes.
I bet you the average is somewhere between $500 and $7,500. I could see that average being the case. How? Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
230 million? This is gotta be, dude, Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
This is the type of money that you could create something that has made billions of dollars in the biggest grossing movie of all time.
I suppose they're hoping that this will also generate billions of dollars.
This game's never coming out. That's the thing. There's no finished product. This is a meme, bro. This is the longest. Dude, 10 years from now, they're still gonna be collecting money. The guys that are at the top of this are fucking geniuses on epic proportions.
100%.
I wonder what the salary is on these motherfuckers.
They do like these releases on like a quarterly basis,
bro,
and then they do like their weekly like blog posts, and they have like the social media presence and shit. But I cannot stress enough. I can't stress enough that no matter how much you want to defend this game as anyone who's bought into it or not, that no game, literally no fucking game,
ever,
especially one that is still being developed and it isn't completed, even in like a beta state at best, needs over $230 million US. It just doesn't,
dude.
And I'm not saying people can't do whatever the fuck they want with their money.
No, go ahead, have fun.
But it's one of those things where it's like, well, if you're in their shoes, are you going to leave money on the table, or are you going to shut off all of the buy-ins? And
the answer is yes.
Okay.
The answer at this point,
is it an ethical problem now for you?
Oh, 100. Oh, okay. Dude, it's beyond. Dude, they have a fucking Citizen Con, bro. They've been having Star Citizen cons for like the last years, and they got no fucking game, bro. They are quite literally.
Well, they have like the Squadron 42 thing or whatever.
They got no fucking game. It's $230 million. bro.
For $230 million, they don't have a game big enough. Yes.
There's no game, bro. They have, dude. This is. You remember when we had the alpha epidemic? This was like 5 years ago, where everybody was releasing alphas on Steam, and you paid $20 to have a shell of a game, and it was like a concept.
And people complained about that.
Yeah. This is that on out of this world,
It's on the juice.
on a fucking another scale.
It's on the juice.
It's crazy, bro.
Wrestlers in the 80s level of juice.
I mean, congratulations on the hustle. I mean, geez. I mean, where does the money go? Like, I mean, there is so much money. Dude, it'd be one thing if they're like, bro, we've got James Cameron working on this, and he is literally developed something that no game in the history of forever is ever going to see. Star Citizen sounded cool 5 years ago. Now it sounds like we've seen it before. That's long it's...
Well, like, on paper, it still sounds cool. It's just, will we ever actually see that? And major supporters of the game will say yes. They have a roadmap. It'll happen. But I can't, in good conscience, get behind it until I see it. Until I see a full release that's at least 90% of what they put on paper. And then the last 10%, if it's going to come out in patches post-game like every other game released in the last fucking decade, okay. But right now, they've got like 25% of a game. At best.
At best, bro. Come on.
And they're at $230 million and still taking money. But you know what, Jeff? The bartender, some fire fucking animations.
Great.
Some like really primo, top shelf.
And I wonder how many millions of dollars
Johnny Walker.
they said that costed to put in there. How many millions of dollars
$230
did that
million,
cost?
the budget for the bartender animations, pretty high.
Bro, I'm starting to think that they've got a group of motherfuckers that are just overcharging. You know, it's kind of like you get somebody that's fucking loaded rich, and they're like, you know what?
Or several people in this case.
Yes. And it's like, hey, you know what? Build me a fucking 40,000 square foot mansion, okay? Here is my checkbook. It's blank. Have fun.
Yes.
And then they go, okay. And they go in there and they just spend money.
Yes.
Like a motherfucker.
Yes.
For the sake of spending money so that they get huge profits. It's like, hey, you know what? I know a contractor that does a great job at doing painting. They're going to paint these walls. But you know what? We're going to pay this guy, since he's the cream of the crop.
The cream.
We're going to pay him $9 million.
Seems sensible.
Because we've got 230 to go. I mean,
Jeff,
we got to spend it somewhere, right?
Jeff,
we got to put something down on the paper.
It's only a 650 square foot apartment.
We got a CEO who's been doing a damn good job at raising this money.
So it's like 2 cans of paint.
We need to pay him $50 million.
Okay. All right. Well, what if we just did like the bathroom?
Can do that for 4.
Okay. I mean, you know, that's
I might be able to get
half.
it down to 3.7.
It's under half.
It's going to be rough. But
are we going to lose the Italian tile?
We might. You know what? We'll keep it at 4.
That's right. I want the subway tile.
Got to have that.
Right up to the knee wall.
That's what
I want to be able to stand and piss and not worry about the paint.
That's where we're at, bro.
That's a luxury that I want.
Dude, bro, you make so much money. There's so much money. They could actually hire the best professionals in the history of video. They made so much money, bro. They could walk into Blizzard, Activision.
They could just headhunt go all the time.
They could go to any company they want and go, you come with me. They could go to George R.R. Martin himself and say, motherfucker, come here.
You're writing a space opera now.
You're just gonna do it. They have that much money. So any type of bullshit they give where the game isn't done yet or even remotely close to being done, it's fucking bullshit. They could hire the best of the best ever, have them work in like a Chinese sweatshop and just dump money on these motherfuckers to the point where they don't even complain. And the game would get finished. That's what we're
it boggles the mind.
I can't even comprehend it.
It boggles the mind.
Dude, another year from now, we're gonna be talking about
same
this.
Conversation.
It's gonna be 300 million. That's what it's gonna keep going.
It wouldn't shock me, honestly.
No, it's gonna happen.
Because what will happen is it'll be like some sort of like on the timeline, they'll have like some major benchmark just coming up. They'll put on like a sale and be like, all right, we just put out this ship.
Yep.
And it's to celebrate the milestone coming up for the limited time up until we hit that milestone. We're going to knock 15% off this ship.
So it's only gonna be 3,800
Exactly.
sold.
Act now.
10,000 people buy that shit.
35 easy payments of $500.
A mortgage payment, time for 3-4 months on a virtual ship that you'll fly around.
Yes.
To
I mean, people spend money on whatever they want to spend money on.
I know.
But it's just, you know.
I know. I'm poking. I don't give a fuck what people spend their money
No.
on. They could fucking dump. They could burn it for all I care.
Well, they
I
pretty
just
much are.
Well, they are.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just funny to see this happen. You know what I mean? And it's funny to hear people defend it. Because it's just like, damn. I think really the only people that defend it are people that are spending money on this game.
Look, Panic says, I'm going to be laughing when Am or Jeff does the Star Citizen streams. Look, I'm not going to lie. I want, if they can do what they're saying, like I said years ago, literally, because we've been talking about this game since before I started going bald. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I want this game to succeed because on paper, it would be literally the greatest game of all time.
Yes, that's what they're selling you on, a pipe dream.
The problem is, just like Rogaine, shit ain't happening, bro. It's a pipe dream.
It ain't happening, bro.
You gotta let it go.
They're selling a fucking fairy tale. And they are selling it real good. They're packaging it up. You know what it's like, bro? It's like, you ever see that show, 90 Day Fiancé?
No, thankfully.
So I'll give you the quick premise, all right? There's really, really lonely people that have massive insecurities about themselves.
Okay.
And lack of confidence.
I mean,
And-
that's a fair chunk of the population.
Yes, but I mean, we're talking on an extreme level.
Okay.
Like an extreme level.
That makes great television.
It really does. It makes sad, great television, but it's television nonetheless.
It's Schadenfreude. You get to watch it and you go, oh, they're worse than me.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
And so these guys will go on dating websites and they will talk to people overseas. They'll literally talk to a photo and they'll talk on the phone. They'll talk through all this stuff. And this individual is there to con them out of money. And they are so sold. They are so sold on the idea of finding love.
Yes.
That they will do anything at all, because they are being conned into this.
Yes.
So that somebody can get a green card or somebody could get. I'm dead serious about this shit. They are sold. They're being used on it. They're being sold a dream, a reality, or a virtual reality that they have absolutely imagined that they could be part of, and they sold this story so well that people will support and do anything to have that become a reality.
Yes.
And that's what they've done for not everybody, because there's some people like, fuck it, I'll throw $60 in this. We'll see what happens. But the diehards, the ones that are really
like the guy 30,000 deep.
Yes. Sold a pipe dream, bro. And it's just enough that when they feel like they're being conned or they're tired of it, that they're given a little piece, a new ship, a new planet idea, a new bartender animation. They're given something where they're going, yes, the dream's alive. I knew they didn't run on us. It's alive. That's what it is. This is 90 Day Fiancé, except that this is 9-year fiancé. And at the end of it, you might get it. You might actually get the woman or the man, but guess what? You've been catfished.
Daly said this in chat, and it's perfect. You know what this game is?
What is it?
It's the Fyre Fest of video games.
Yes. Yes.
They're selling you bands that got money on it that doesn't do shit.
Yep.
You show up.
Yep.
They've got emergency tents.
Yep.
They get flooded out. Not
Yep.
enough. Mattresses. People are stealing shit.
That's it.
Spending for themselves.
Star Citizen, just call it Fyre Fest.
Yep.
Star Citizen Fyre Fest. That's it. That's actually what this is, bro.
Backed by Ja Rule.
If I see Ja Rule as a producer or 50 Cent or any of these cocksuckers, I'm just going to laugh. I'm going to give them my money. I'm just going to say you deserve it. Dude, this is what it is. This is Fyre Fest. This is actually Fyre Fest. That's the great way of putting it. You're going to get this game when it comes out, bro. You're going to get this game. You're going to be sleeping in tents where there's water
Yes.
And there's
Actually,
no
there was
food,
no
there's no
there
bathroom.
was no water.
There's no water. You're gonna get in. So
was
when you get in there,
vodka.
there's gonna be bland planets. You're gonna barely see anybody else. There's gonna be no in-depth nothing.
But there's
You're
going to be
see
one
this-
really fire bartender.
Yes.
With super detailed animations.
And those fucking tiles on the bathroom floor are gonna look amazing, bro. They're gonna look fucking fire.
RTX on.
That's what it's gonna be. You're gonna have some really cool ships sitting at the dock, but you can't fucking fly them anywhere. You can't do shit. And that's what this game is gonna be. And I'm gonna laugh, bro. And I'm gonna give it my money.
Oh, shit.
When it comes up, I'm gonna
You're
give it my
goddamn right
money.
I'm buying it. Because you have to know.
I have to know. And I'm going to scrutinize it. I have to see it, bro. Because I want to see what $400 million can
have
do
to
for
know.
a video game, bro. I need to see it. I need to see it.
Oh,
Fuck me, dude.
That's some-
Fuck me.
some
Star
good shit.
Citizen. I love it.
That's
I
right.
love it, bro. I love it. This is
Murder.
good news. This is good news. This is great news. Keep the money coming. This is great news.
Keep it going. I want to see it hit $500 million.
I want to see it. I want to
Before the game launches, I want a $500 million back.
I want to see what it's. I want to see what $500 million can do. That's what I want to see. What $500 million? Not even $500 million, bro.
Keanu Reeves is now the bartender at $500,000. We're getting him in.
Oh fuck, bro.
Oh,
They better
my
have
God.
fucking. They bet. Oh, Anyway, it is what it's amazing, dude. It's a joke now, and I love it. I love it.
It is. It's 10 out of 10.
Oh man.
You
You know what'd be funny? Last thing.
Okay.
You know it'd be great though, honest to God, if when the game eventually does come out, which
Right.
I think eventually it will.
Yes.
It'll just be a shell
It's
of
just
what they
to
say.
what
To
what
what
level of completion.
It'll just be a shell,
Yeah.
and they'll need to do it for legal purposes just to get a game out. But this is what I would love to see, bro. I would love to see this game come out and be the second coming of Christ, where it's actually like
The greatest
oh
thing of
my
all time.
fucking God, they did it.
Well, you have to hope for that, right?
I mean, because if they did,
You have
I will
to.
eat every goddamn word that I've ever said.
Absolutely.
And I will become a Star Citizen fucking fanboy.
I will suck that Star Citizen dick dry.
You damn fucking right. But guess what? That ain't gonna happen. But
Probably
if it
not.
does, I mean,
Sore jaws. Incoming.
that's it. And I'll
right.
give them my money.
Yes.
Gladly. I'll buy a $500
I'll probably spend
ship.
more than $60 on
Yes,
it. Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean,
Until then,
until then, it's a fucking meme.
Yep.
It's Firefest.
yep.